Hey everyone, Brendan, the Dodge guy here, working on my 2001 Dodge Dakota again. Today we're going to change out the rear brakes. Got everything I need, got the pads, springs, adjuster, even we're going to do a cylinder. On the previous project, we stripped the hell out of our bleeding bolt. So I got to replace it so I can bleed the brakes finally. So here's our project for today. And I'm going to throw in an oil change too. So let's get started. Hey everyone, so while I was changing out the cylinders to the drums, I snapped the brake lines. The flare nut just ripped the whole thing out. Now I had to replace the entire brake line, which wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. All you gotta do is come back here, take it off the T, and take the whole thing off. You know, there's a couple of these little tie downs over here. You just pop them up, pull the whole thing out. Took it down to Napa. They made me a whole new one. They gave me these brass ones that bend real easy. So all you gotta do is just take it and bend it to where, you know, make it all nice and pretty back into the grooves and lock it right back up, and then you're good to go. Easy peasy. It wasn't easy. All right, everyone. Now you can see, as I said earlier, I replaced the brake line. It's really nice. Bends real easy, really good. Should last really long. I took out everything. Now I'm just going to clean this up, replace this cylinder, and continue on my work. I'll keep you posted. Okay, so I got the cylinder on. Everything's good to go here. I had to reuse the old ones and the old bolts. And okay, so now it's time to get all my parts together and try to slip it all on. Okay, so I added some copper coat to the sides so it won't squeak. Very important you do that. Alright guys, I finally finished this side. Everything looks pretty good. Got everything where it needs to go. Very struggling. You got your pins, you got your adjuster right here, locking. Everything's on solid, nice and good. Everything's cleaned, painted the area. Got the brand new cylinder in there. Everything looks pretty good. We're gonna do the other side before I bleed this line. So, all right. Hey everyone. All right, so we started on the passenger side, dismantled it, took it all apart. I made kind of, you know, I put all the pieces, you know, to keep track of where everything goes, you know, as a blueprint. I also took pictures, you know, so I don't get lost. So right now, after I took everything apart, I took a wire brush, I'm wiring, cleaning this all up, getting brake cleaner, spraying it, and then I'm going to paint it. But first I'm going to take out this cylinder that needs replacing. As I told you in my a little bit earlier, I had to change all the brake lines, so now it's going to be real easy to change this out. Alright, I'm going to get to it. Okay, we got the new cylinder on. It's not that hard. I don't know if you can see it, but in the back, there's two bolts. This is your brake line. You want to do this one first. You know, put your nuts in, start it, and then put in your brake line. You get it all nice and snug with just a little bit of tight after snug, not too much. Same thing with these. Snug it all up and then give it just a little bit extra, not too much. All right. So first step, get your washer and your clamp, or whatever they call this. You put that on first. Okay. Make sure it moves nice and easy. All right. Step one. Next step, let's do the other side. So the other side, we're going to take this guy, and we're going to take our spring, and we're going to push it right through. I'm doing terrible with this video, but you guys get the idea. Sorry, I wish I had a camera person, but I don't. Alright, passenger side is all done. My drum's all painted. About to put it on. I'm going to do a final double check, make sure everything's good. Everything seems to be clicked on pretty good. Very satisfied. So now the next step is you take your drum, you put it on, spin it, and you're supposed to have just a very light resistance to it. Like you're supposed to feel the pads just a little bit, but not too much. So I did the other side. I pretty much took the adjuster and I put it all the way back, and I still could feel a little pressure on it. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. If anything, I'll just come back from behind and just click click. But we'll find out after. So I'm gonna do this, put this on, check it, then I'm gonna bleed the lines, and I should be done.